Buttons on your jacket. Have you ever noticed that men's suit jackets usually have 3 or 4 buttons at the end of the sleeves? They don't hold anything together like normal buttons. So what are they for? Before people had handkerchiefs or even paper tissues, they used to blow their noses on their sleeves. Everyone did it, whether they were poor or rich. In the 80,000s, Friedrich the Great of Prussia saw his soldiers blowing their noses on their uniform sleeves. The king thought this was disgusting. He ordered them to stop, but they kept on doing it. Finally, Friedrich ordered that buttons be sewn to the ends of the soldiers' uniform sleeves. So whenever the soldiers wipe their noses on their sleeves, their noses will be scorched. Today, of course, we blow our noses on paper tissues or handkerchiefs. However, those buttons remain on your jacket sleeves just because we forgot. Nowadays, high-heel shoes. Nowadays, women wore high-heel shoes. However, it wasn't always that way. In fact, it was King Louis XI of France who started the fashion. He was rather short, and this really bothered him. He thought that the king should tower over his subjects, not look up at them. So he had some special shoes made for himself. Unlike the flat shoes, these had high heels on them. When he wore them, he was taller than all of the others, and he felt much happier. 선생님, 근데 여기 XIV가 나오는데 이건 무슨 뜻이에요?
그 몇 세야? 그 사람이? 루이스?
13세였나?
킹 루이스? 그 숫자를 나타내는 거야.
아, 그래요?
그 숫자가 뭐라고 읽었었어?
뜻은 나올 때요?
CD에 들을 때 그 숫자를 그대로 읽으면 돼, 숫자를.
네. Unfortunately, the fashion caught on among his countries. So both men and women all had shoes made with heels. Soon the men got tired of wearing heels as they were not very comfortable. Women, however, felt their beauty was more important than comfort, and many styles wear high heels today. Potato chips. Over time, potato chips have become one of Americans' favorite snack food. But you might not know that actually an American Indian invented it. In the mid-18,000s, a rich American Commodore Vanderbilt spent the summers in a beautiful town. One evening, he was sitting at the Moon Lake restaurant. He ordered French fries. When the potato arrived at the table, he sent them back to the kitchen. He wanted them dinner. The chip, an American Indian named Gowan Crumb, tried several more times to please the Commodore, but the Commodore sent the potatoes back each time. Chip Crumb became filled up. He decided to play a trick. He sliced some potatoes until they were as thin as paper. Then he fried them until they were so crispy that they were shredded if you put a fork into them. He expected the Commodore to be furious. Instead, the Commodore loved these new potatoes. From then on, he ordered these potato chips every time he dined at the restaurant. So did all of the other guests. That was the beginning of the potato chips, one of the most popular snacks in the world. The yo-yo. The yo-yo is a wonderful toy. It comes in many styles and colors. Some yo-yos even glow in dark. Although the yo-yo is not new now a fun toy, it once was used as a whip. Long ago, hunters in the Philippine Islands tried sharp rocks to the strings to hunt animals. The hunter would sit in a tree, and when an animal passed below, he would throw down the rock very fast. If he misses, he simply pulled up his yo-yo and wait for the next animal to come along. In the Philippine language, yo-yo means come, or come back. So this practice is where the toy leather got its name. These are just some of the expressions behind these interesting topics, but they are a perfect example of how small inventions can be very important. And did you know that many famous things were invented by young people? Look around you. Think about what could be done better or more easily. Could you invent a new breakfast food or a faster way to your friend's house? Maybe you too can invent something that will be a great success. Good luck. 다 했어요.
오케이.
근데 이거 소매 끝에 있는 게 안 쳐. 뭐 이거 잠그려고 한 거.
이게 잠글 수가 없잖아. 어떻게 걸릴 수 있고 손에.
여기 양쪽 잠그려고 한 거.
수갑 대용으로.
네.
그러니까 그런 용도로 처음 만들었다는 거야. 웃기잖아. 자, what's the title?
Small invention, big successes.
Okay, big successes.
Successes.
So how many buttons do men's suit usually have?
The men's suit jacket usually have 3 or 4 buttons at the end of the sleeve.
Okay, so do they hold anything together like normal buttons?
No, they don't hold anything together like normal buttons.
Okay, 자, 잠그는 역할 하지 않는 거야, 그지?
네.
수갑 대용으로 쓰는 거야. Where did people used to blow their noses?
They used to blow their noses on their sleeves.
Who saw his soldiers blowing their noses on their uniform?
In the Frederick the Great of Prussia saw his soldiers blowing their noses on their uniform sleeves.
Did the king like what he saw?
No, the king thought this was disgusting.
4. What did Frederick the Great order?
Frederick ordered that buttons be sewn to the ends of the soldiers' uniform sleeves.
손을 제대로 못 풀게.
방해를 했죠. 그냥 여기 가시는 놔두지 차라리.
이제 원령나라. What would happen when soldiers wipe their noses on their sleeves?
So whenever the soldiers wipe their noses on their sleeves, their noses will be scorched.
근무한 갔다 오면 피자고기나 있겠네. Where do we blow our noses today?
Today, of course, we blow our noses on paper tissues, on handkerchiefs. Handkerchief.
뭐지? 이거 손수건?
손수건은
handkerchiefs.
handkerchiefs.
Page 6. What do women wear nowadays?
Nowadays, women wear high-heel shoes.
Who started the fashion?
In fact, it was King Louis on France who started the fashion.
Okay. King Louis 14세지.
14세죠.
그러니까 뭐라 읽으면 되겠어?
17?
어?
사바?
14.
14. 이거 14라고 읽으면 돼.
그래.
In fact, it was King Louis XIV on
아니
France.
14를 영어로 읽으면 되지.
14? In fact, it was King Louis XIV of France who started the fashion.
Did being short bother the king?
He was rather short, and this really bothered him.
What did he think?
He thought that was King should tower over his subjects, not look up at them.
Was the king taller than all the others when he wore them?
No. So he had some special shoes made for himself.
들어봐. Was the king taller than all of the others when he wore them?
When he wore them, he was taller than all the others, and he felt much happier.
신어도 더 작았으면 어떻게 돼? 몇 개 신어야 돼? 10개 신어야 돼?
20m.
그래가지고
너무 불편해 보인다.
Next page. Was the king the only one wearing heels?
No, so both the man and woman all had shoes made with heels.
Did the man think that heels were comfortable?
No, yes, I know. Soon the man got tired of wearing heels as they were not very comfortable.
편안하다고?
아니요, not.
Who thought that beauty was more important than comfort?
Woman, however, felt that beauty was more important than comfort.
Okay, page 10. Who has become one of America's favorite snack foods?
Potato chips have become one of American favorite snack food.
Page 12. What is the name of the American Indian chef?
The chip on American Indian name Gongwan Crumb.
Okay, chef.
Chef.
여기 요리사가 셰프지?
Chef.
거기 CH 발음이 sh 소리 나는 거야. SH 발음 나는 거야.
네.
이름은
조지 크럼.
조지
크럼.
골지가 아니고
George.
G니까 G 소리 나는 거야. G가 가 소리 날 때도 있잖아.
네.
여기는 G 다음에 E가 올 때는 G 소리 나는 거야.
네.
G 다음에 E, I, Y 올 때는 G 소리 난다 그랬지?
네.
옛날에.
네.
Did the chef expect the Commodore to be furious?
Instead, the Commodore loved these new potatoes.
네 처음에는
Alright.
Did the chef expect 기대했어? Did the chef expect the Commodore to be furious?
Yes, he expected the Commodore to be furious.
Right. Page 14. Do some yo-yos glow in the dark?
Yes, some yo-yos even grow in the dark.
What were yo-yos once used for?
Long ago, hunters in the Philippine island tied sharp locks to string to hunt animals.
자, 그러니까 what were yo-yos once used 사용됐어. for 뭘 위해서?
Hunt animal.
hunting.
Hunting.
hunting 그러니까 뭘로 사용한 거야?
무기.
무기로. 무기 뭐지?
무기 나와요?
무기 양쪽
Weapon.
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 So it was
weapon
once used
as a weapon.
as a weapon. Who used to tie sharp rocks to strings to hunt animals? 유감?
No, Philippine hunters.
The Philippine hunters. Hunters in the Philippine Islands.
Philippine islands.
Okay. What did the hunters do when he missed?
If he missed, he simply pulled off his yo-yo and wait for the next animal to come along.
Okay, what does yo-yo mean in the Philippine language?
In the Philippine language, yo-yo means come or come back.
Right. So Philippine language 하나 배웠네?
네.
어?
네.
필리핀
필리핀에서
사람들,
요요 이러면 돌아오라고 이러면.
필리핀 사람들 만나면 써먹어봐라.
네.
요요. Can small inventions, next page. Can small inventions be very important?
Yes,
Yes. Small inventions.
can be very important.